Hey guys, how's it going? We interrupt this midweek's activities for a cup of coffee and a PSA. So how do I begin with this? Well, let's start out with the name of it. It's called Academy of Q. Found them on Facebook wanting beta testers, which, as most of you guys know who watch my channel on a regular basis, I do reviews. I have no problem working with companies to do reviews. I've done quite a few. But there's certain things you expect when you sign up to be a beta tester. And I'm not going to get into that here. Those of you who do testing for companies know what I'm talking about. But let's just say that, well, the people that run Academy of Q may actually be decent people. They're not doing their due diligence when it comes to the companies that they're telling people to go check out. Go buy this, go buy that, go buy this, go buy that. And as such, I was taken advantage of because I didn't do my own due diligence. It's kind of my fault on this part too, because I should have checked a little harder, but I didn't. I was just trusting Academy of Q because, it looked legit. Now, I'm not saying Academy of Q is not legit. They may very well be, and they may have some very good companies that they deal with. But they don't do their due diligence in the other companies that they're dealing with. And so I'm going to get my face at y'all's face, and I'm going to go to pulling up some web pages, and of course I'm going to narrate over top of them. But we're going to go over a handful of select pages that, let's just say it leaves a lot to be desired. So, in a moment, I'll be back with more. Okay, so here we are. Aw, doesn't the Google page look cute? Aw, so cute. Anywho, let's get on with it. So, this is one of the items they sent me. Buy this! No more sleepless nights because of mosquitoes. If anybody's bought one of these before, let me know. But, yeah. I bought something very similar to this when I was out in California last year. More powerful, according to the thing. But it was also rechargeable. Yeah. It's worthless. It doesn't work with a darn, contrary to what people say. But let's see here. $20. $8.49. But go down here to terms and conditions. And here it is. See, I didn't do my due diligence. This is all from a company. And mind you, it says, 3 to 5 business days, which is a farce. But this one, so we'll get rid of that. This one is a emergency kit. Holy cow! Are you ready for an emergency? Well, let's see what this bag's got in it. Couple bags, couple ponchos. Those are okay. I prefer to get my stuff from Titan Survival because I know the quality of that stuff. Never heard of Modern Needs. She broke her leg and this was a lifesaver. Possible. Well, if anybody's seen the reviews on this so-called Life Straw, y'all know that this is not true. This is fake. Fake news. Yeah, the last thing they should do is try and get people who are preppers to look at stuff like this because we're going to know that it's junk. Now, the only saving grace is, so far, these ration bars are usually pretty decent. SOS makes decent ration bars. They're not bad. They're not the greatest, but they're not bad. Solar-powered flashlights. Hit and miss, depending, yeah. But, okay, matches. Everybody can use matches. That's not bad. This is a joke. The flashlight here is not that great. The compass looks chintzy as you know what. These saws, if anybody's ever used them, know they don't really work on anything over 2 inches because they get filled up too quick in the so-called teeth. Yeah. This little tool is okay. A ferro rod, whistle, A backpack, $50 value for the backpack. I can get a backpack that's probably a lot cheaper. Get it for just $179.97. That's $200 off the retail price. Yeah. Anybody that knows, and I'm sure Mr. Camp Pet and Family Compound or Grayman Prepping would also verify this in the comments below, that this bag is nowhere near worth what they're asking you to pay for it. You can buy a bag off of Amazon for $50 and get the same quality of stuff. Yeah, okay, so. But guess what? You get down here and you go down to all this stuff, and you'll realize when I get to it. Oh, Prism scope, military Prism technology. I've got something very similar to this. Buy a back 4 Prism technology, high functioning super zoom, up to 30-mile range. Now, if this was actually decent, it might be worth something. 4 prisms. I see 2. I see 2 prism. Oh, back 4 prism, not 4, just 2. Okay. 50mm objective lens. I've got one of those. That's your diopter. Let's see. So you got a 12mm to a 50mm. It's your focus. But it doesn't say at what power. It says 12 times zoom, but I don't see a zoom function. Anybody see a zoom function? I just see a focus. There's a difference between focus and zoom. Maybe it's a translation error. Compatible with smartphones. Anyway, get it now for free. Yeah. Okay, oh, here's another one of those survival kits. Oh, by Survival Family Outdoors. Same exact kit, just moved around a little bit, as in the other bag, in that bag that we looked at. Free emergency blankets. Woohoo! Yeah, okay, yeah. Anybody that's bought one of these realizes these are pretty much a joke. You can go to Walmart or a dollar store and buy better gear for the price, with the exception of the ferro rod and the compass. But, you know, you can get a cheap dollar flashlight, you can get a cheap little knife, cheap whistle. Heck, I think even you can get a saw at some of them. Ooh, this has got a paracord bracelet. Those are usually pretty small. The compass, mediocre at best. The secondary compass there is also mediocre at best. I would not trust this one at all. Maybe this one, because I've got one of these for my son a long time ago, and his still works. Anyway, this is also junk. Also comes from the same website that I'm going to show you all here in a few minutes. This is the item they got me. Because, you know, I have electronics, and it'd be nice to have something small and portable that's battery powered I could use to clean them with. Portable or compact, ultra lightweight for all spaces, functional design, and fast charging. Yeah, you look at this and, you know, well, it sounds like pretty decent. Even if it's not the greatest, you know, those of us who have a little bit of experience and knowledge could, you know, make it more powerful. So this is the one they got me on. And you go here, and this is by Everclean. You go down here, and then you go down here to terms and conditions, and oh, wait a minute, this is a different company than the first one we looked at, and all of these come back to the exact same terms and conditions, which I didn't check the first time. That's my fault. Exact same stuff. Yeah. exact same stuff for multiple items. So I forgot to add this. So I have to interrupt my own editing to bring this part in. This is the Facebook page of Academy of Q. Just so you know what you're looking at. Yeah. Now, these guys may be legit. I mean, I will say one thing on their main website, which we can go to real quick. They got some pretty decent recipes on here. I mean, if you're looking for free recipes, I mean, you know, it could be something good. How to cook your brisket in frigid temperatures. That's always a good thing to know. Ringing the new year with a grilled rack of lamb. I'm not too big on lamb myself. See, I'll be perfectly honest. The reason I even thought about it is I figured, you know, eventually, someday I could, you know, maybe get into a chance to testing a Traeger. Because, you know, that young lady out in California I visited, a very beautiful young lady. Yeah, she has a Traeger. A big Traeger. She got a big one. And we did ribs. We've done salmon. We did burgers. We've done chicken on it. And I'll tell you right now, when it comes to outdoor cooking, there is nothing better, in my personal opinion, than a Traeger. So if Traeger hears about this, hey, props to you guys. Good job. So there's an unwarranted, unneeded plug for Traeger. No, I don't have one, but I've used one and I enjoyed using it. There's a trick to it, but it's well worth knowing the tricks. Anywho, like I said, Academy of Q may be a very decent company. May be full of a lot of great people. I'm not knocking the people, but I am knocking their due diligence. They did not do what needs to be done. And they put their customers in harm's risk. That is an issue with me. And I have not responded. I sent them an email and they sent one back, and now I have to respond to it. I just haven't had a chance to do it because I'm doing this instead. So here you go. On to the end of the video. Here is what I found when I decided to do a check. Suspected scam. Wow. So Academy of Q, if you watch this, which you really should, but if you don't, that's your own fault. But for everybody else out there who's seen Academy of Q on Facebook or anywhere else, it says, hey, want to be a beta tester? We'll let ya. Just buy our decal, which I'm glad I didn't now, and we'll let you be a beta tester for our stuff. But yet, they may themselves be decent, but look at the company that they're dealing with. It's anybody that can do background checks and do due diligence far greater than what I'm willing to do at the moment, because I don't feel like wasting any more of my time. If you check all the so-called links, they all come back to this main. And there's a main company that's above this one, that's its parent company. But every one of them is listed as this right here, suspected scam. So I took a hit so y'all don't have to. So now you've been warned. This is your public service announcement from SOP. Until next time, folks, and I do have more reviews coming of some more kitchen stuff. So, yeah, right here. So, and see, they sell clothes, motorbikes. I mean, this is just insane. I took the hit so y'all don't have to. So until next time, SOP says peace.